As the government shutdown continues, the transportation secretary warning if no deal is met by Friday, travel will be a November nightmare.
A lot of us already live paycheck to paycheck, and this is already too far.
Well, thanks for joining us here at 10. I'm Marley Ginter.
And I'm Tony Lopez. Let's get to it. The warning today, meaning upwards of 4,000 flights a day could be canceled. Your reporter covering Sacramento County, Madisen Keavy, is live at the Sacramento International Airport with what we could see there, Madison.
Tony, cuts to flights, cancellations, delays, officers at the TSA and air traffic control not getting paid. We know the impacts of this government shutdown are only expected to get worse. And here in Sacramento, one union rep summed it up in one word: demoralizing.
The messaging is, please end the shutdown.
Signs outside of the TSA checkpoint at the Sacramento International Airport read, "Patience and kindness go a long way." Ask federal workers, and so would a paycheck.
Everybody has trouble getting to work. Everybody has trouble eating. Everybody has trouble feeding their families,
A union rep for the American Federation of Government Employees, Local 1230, says they represent more than 1,000 employees in airports across Northern California. Sacramento to Oakland to San Jose, even Fresno and Bakersfield. No one is getting paid, but still they show up to work.
That signaled to me that everybody wants to come to work. They're patriots, and that they want to make sure that the flying public is safe when they go out there. But right now they don't feel like they're supported by their employer, by the federal government, and that we're being used as pawns right now, like in political games.
Wednesday, the Federal Aviation Administration announced a plan to slash airline capacity at some of the nation's busiest airports. A proposed list provided to CBS News by a source familiar with the discussions has 5 California airports impacted by cuts to air traffic by the end of the week: Los Angeles, San Francisco, San Diego, Oakland, and Ontario.
I anticipate there will be additional disruptions. There will be frustration. We are working with the airlines. They're going to work with passengers.
Sacramento may not be on the proposed list, but the impacts of the country's longest government shutdown have already landed.
Because we're supposed to be getting paid this weekend. If we do not get paid by this weekend, my prediction is that it will become catastrophic around the country.
You can see the personal impacts of this go far beyond the job. Again, that list is just proposed. It still hasn't been finalized by the FAA and could still change.
I know lots of workers are impacted by this, Madison, but you're finding out that some people want to specifically help TSA workers, huh?
Yeah, TSA and air traffic controllers here, it's kind of one of those questions that in all of this, how can you help if you're not flying or if you want to drop off? They say they can't take cash, but gas cards or grocery cards, because those are the top 2 things that they've heard from their members across all of these airports they need the most as they're not collecting those paychecks.